30 Last Seed, Day 15. There's a rumor that the Legion champion, Larius Vero, over at Fort Moonmoth wants to talk to me about an unspecified subject. Drauvel Andrino has offered to reward a bounty on the 3 necromancers, Anirn, Gorenia Andrino, and Sharn Grimuzgov. I accepted Drauvel Andrino's offer to pursue the bounty on the necromancers whom desecrated his family tomb. My first action should be to visit the Balmora Guild of Mages and learn from Sharn Grimuzgov any information that I can on the locations of Anirn and Gorenia Andrino. I am to keep Sharn occupied until the temple's ordinators arrive to arrest her. Neo the Roadmaker asked me why he should lend me his belt. I replied as best as I could. Neo of the Imperial Roads Service in Balmora has tasked me with clearing away some threats to 2 roads southward and inland from Kuol. To the south-southwest of Kuol, a yurt of Ashlander bandits needs to be taken out. And in the southeast, I am to locate and clear out a lair of aggressive vampires. To help keeping the roads safe, Neo of the Imperial Roads Service in Balmora would like me to make the pilgrim's route from Saran to Malag Meir safer by clearing out the bandits reportedly hiding within the Minabi Cave. The cave is to be found southwest of Telasiro Stronghold, in a hillside close to the southernmost point of Vardenfell's mainland along the route to Malag Meir. I have also been told to be on the lookout for prowling undead along the way. To help keeping the roads safe, Neo of the Imperial Roads Service in Balmora would like me to investigate the Cave of Mat, just north of Nissus. I'm to follow the road east from Nissus. The road turns sharply north just outside the town and passes a Sarnud cave. Then it veers northwest, and the cave should be in the hills south of the road, somewhere after a Sarnud but before the first northwest bridge.
And this is the kind of direction which is making Morrowind much more immersive and realistic than going where some arrow in your screen is pointing. But you have to use your journal because it is very hard to remember these directions after a few minutes, so this is a well done mod because the quests are explained in detail, and it's called Roads and Races. I think you can find it in at Fligerty, I think, but we can just look at it. I don't remember exactly if it's also on the Nexus. Well, I will show you how to find it because I'm sure it's been in some review mod showcases by Darkaf guys, so it's surely in my list. So I will open a mod list and I write something, roads in the search space, and you see we have dangerous roads of one. It's not here, so it's not been in these reviews already. We have another one which I talked to you about recently, the dangerous roads of Wonderfell, which you can just look at if you want.
This week's gameplay mod of the week is Dangerous Roads of Vardenfell by Darklit Jupiter.
Stop here because my internet connection is very bad, so I cannot show you some video from YouTube and be able to stream at a decent speed. I think I will show you, maybe, if I'm able. Where is the mod? I think it could be here at Fligerty. And the search, sometimes the search doesn't work well, but usually it works, so I will write roads. And you see it's a first result, so this is the mod by Ice Hair, and give it a look because it's a nice mod. I don't know if there are more recent versions, but it seems the first one is the only one. Let's look for the author here, and you see there's one. This is the mod I'm talking about. So let's go back at our Morrowind. And we are here at the Balmora Mages Guild because we just stumbled upon Dralvar Andrano, which is the Dharma at the temple, which in the Andrano mod has asked us to go and investigate the Andrano tomb, and now we are at the second part of the quest. The quest was in this mode. That's a mode been done very recently from one of the teams at the Morrowind Bandless competition, and that's the second part, and I have merged it with the first one and I'm curious to play it. So he has just asked us to look for 3 necromancer, and one is our orc friends Sharn Gra Matskob. And so we can now visit the Balmora Guild of Mages and learn what we can by Sharn. And so we have to wait for some ordinators to arrest her, so I'm here at the Guild of Mages and let's see what happens. And you see I have my nice devil katana found in the tomb, and I can have a shit because I'm using a mod for this. And I will go and see what happens. And I should ask Sharn information, but I cannot find her. So I suppose she just went, just has gone to flee from a note. But this is a note to Sharn from Tariel. Tariel is the wood elf mage we just we seen falling from the sky when we started in Sidani, and I think he was living in the tree house we found in Sidani. He was using it at his home while he was studying for some super jump scrolls, and he did manage to make the scroll, but the scroll we found them, the scroll, and the scroll are very powerful, but they lack a way to safely go down to the earth level, and so he died falling when his jump was done. And this is some letter, a nice touch, a letter from Tariel to his friend Sharn, and a book as a gift. And I think I will take the note mostly to no, I will keep the note here, and this book also, and this is let me see, out of curiosity, from what mod is coming this note. So I will use our usual ORI command, and it's from Morrowind patch, something added by a mod. I think this one is from some crafting mod. Yes, it's from Morrowind crafting. And it's some note by another orc warrior, not very able with the words, but very clear in his instructions about making powerful potions, I think, to make poisoned bolts. And I think I will close this, and I don't know, I think I should be able to take this, because I don't think it's a property of someone in the Mage's Guild. Yes, I can. And because also it makes sense that I am able to take it. And I think the Morrowind crafting mod is putting these hints on how to use the, how can I say it, the tools that are scattered around, and you can find in various places in your adventures. And I don't see Sharn, but I see this potion, so... Oh, this is a clue. An empty potion of recall, so this is probably something related, you see, with the mod we are trying to play. The Andrano Tomb merged with the Andrano Retribution mod. And so we take this. And our journal has been updated. So Shiaryu will read it in a short time, I think, for us.
Sharn Grimuzgob has gone missing from the Balmora Guild of Mages. I found a used potion of recall in her corner, but little else to go on. I should return to the temple and inform Drovel that we'll need to rethink our strategy.
And so... I want to buy some spell, if I have enough money, because I'm here at the Mage's Guild, so I could probably find some interesting spell to learn. And I have my jonculation sack here, which is now working also as a sort of money pooch, but I have no money inside, so here is my gold. And I don't think I have more money. Let's see the other containers. These are my CDC old style containers. I can put anything inside, but they are less powerful than more recent ones. No money. And no money. So I will look for some cheap spell. This one will be nice, but this school of illusion is not some school I know very well. I could just buy the spell to be able to enchant something with this magic effect, but for now this is more interesting. Let me see if I have some
magic is my speciality.
How
can I help
spell? It seems no. So let's see. Okay, there is some. This one also is interesting, but for now I'm interested more in this one. Okay, so let's see. Him. Spells. And I think these are very interesting, but oh, this is one is very useful. Yes, I think I will buy this one. It's cheap and it's very useful. And there are many spells which I would and you see I have a mod adding some resistance to the elemental shield. So the fire shield also is giving some resist frost, and the frost shield is giving some resist fire, and so on. A lightning shield is giving nothing because There's not something. I don't know if it would make sense to add poison resistance, but I don't think very much. And so I go because
the finest potions and elixirs in town are right here.
and she is, like Arya, the best alchemist in Balmora and probably one of the best in Morrowind. And she is selling some alchemy laboratory, which is by Cyrano, I think. And it's a very, very, very nice alchemy equipment, but it's too how can I say it? It needs a lot of money, and I have no such quantity of money, and so it will be
First the vision,
for a future.
then the conjuration. This is unsettling.
And so for now we'll go back to the temple and talk with Mr. Andrano. And it's a wonderful, wonderful night sky.
Do I know you?
You should know me by now because I've seen you a lot of times. Don't look at me like this.
I'm willing to share my insights for the right price.
Give me a little advice. You're selling something like a real thief, so maybe we could try selling him something that only thieves would buy. If I have something. Oh, I must also find my. Nothing here. Also find my scroll container, which I dropped somewhere. I don't know where. I could try and sell him some skooma, because I think he's a thief. He's selling things. Oh, it's very cynic.
I'm willing to share my insights for the right price.
Are you interested in some skooma? No? No. And I think also the Ravir shop is closed for the night. And so let's go to the temple. What time is it? Oh, it's midnight, so there's no one. The guards.
Outlander.
And I think I'm not going to the Yes, it's this way. And there's a drunk. And our friend Mia. And it did give us some really nice thing, a belt, which is making traveling easier. Oh, also temple is closed for the night, and I am doubt if heading also to temple, the knock functionality, so I can knock at night, and as I am a member of the temple, someone inside is opening the door for me, like it happens with the Magus Guild and Fighters Guild in mod by Archimaestro Antares, I think. But maybe it's not so good, because the temple may have more rigid rules. I don't know. I'm still uncertain if it would be nice to have it. Anyway, I cannot go there without opening the door in some risky way, so for now I think I will try and get back my potion container, which I dropped somewhere. Not potion container, my scroll container, which I cannot find anymore. So let's put the skooma away. And to find where I have the... I will show you again the same way we used before. I will save. And then as example I will take one of the other containers, for instance this one, and look at its identifier, which is G7 underscore container underscore ALCH. And so from here I guess what I'm looking for is the same part here, but final letters should be SCRL, like scroll without vowels. So let's look for something like this. And I will go to my folder. Let me see. Yes, you are seeing what I see. My folder with my saves, which is under my Morrowind folder, the folder called saves. You may have a different folder if you are using the Steam version of Morrowind, but it's the same logic. You must find the folder where your saves are, and then you can make some batch file, which I have called test-free command test, and I put all my test-free command commands here, so I can use them again. And you must have also a copy of the test-free command file, the executable file, test-free command.exe, in the same folder. Then you can edit this text file, and you see these are all comment, because I use this prefix, and these are all commands that I used in the past, and so when I need to do something similar, I just look for the commands here. Anyway, what I want to do is call test3 command to dump, to print inside cells when he finds some reference, some instance which is matching with my identifier, which is G7 underscore container underscore scroll, or G7 inventory scroll, and I'm looking inside some saved games, which may be this one, and to look for saved games names I can look here. I sort by the more recent first. For instance, I can look in this one, so I will copy the file name and put it here instead. So it should be this one, I think. Here's the last one, yes. And so I put the result of this print to this text file, so it's easier to read and to copy paste things from there if needed. And this simply wait for the program to stop, and then call the standard Windows application to open the text file with the results. So let's try and see. The blue lines are comment, and this is the only part which is done. So I will save and then double click the file. I just change it and try and see what happens. If I am able to find the cell where is my container, my miscellaneous object, and you see in this saved games there's a record with the cell name Aldrum main district storage, so I have dropped it there in the Aldrum underscore storage cell, which I added to the Aldrum storage somewhere in one of those storage small cells. There's my scroll container, so I can go there and look for it, and I should be able to find it. So for now I will disable this display capture and show you only Morrowind. And before going to some place and sleep, I think I will see if I'm able to go back to Aldrum and get that container. I don't think I have some directory call to there, but let's see. I could go to Cedric more and but I think I could just go from here because I'm near the Mages Guild. And this is a splendid view. I think I will take a screenshot. And then let's see if someone opens the door. Ooh, I could steal something here because no one is looking at these soul gems. And let me see one thing. I think I have a mod that's reducing a little the value of these soul gems, but not in some excessive way. So now I should find someone teleporting me to Eldrum.
How does the day greet you, friend?
I want... Oh, she has also some nice spells. I want to go to Eldrum. Some light problem, maybe? Texture problem? I will use my usual huge textures command. And so we just reloaded the textures and it looks much better. And I want to ask her if
Go ahead, please. Tell me about
she
yourself.
can give me back, but I have to do this quest. I always forget about it. So let's go back to the Underscar.
I'm listening. Please, go ahead.
No, I don't want to cast Recall. I want to use this Amulet of Stamina.
What was that? What was that?
And I think I could actually use that belt I have been given from my friend Neo. And it is really not something nice to hear because it has a sound enchantment which is making nearly impossible to cast some spells, but it is really making me run faster. It is increasing my speed a lot. And then here we are, and you see There's some problem with how the character has been loaded, so I think I will just save and reload to fix it. It happens because I am near to my hardware limit to load mods in Morrowind, I think. Especially with my graphic card. So reloading usually is fixing this problem, and when you reload the player is usually drawn correctly. And you see, this is a very nice splash screen I just added from. I found it on Nexus. It's a splash screen I did recently. I don't remember the author, but he does a very nice graphic things. And so we go up using the ladder, and then I think it could be this way. That should be my scroll container somewhere. And here it is, my scroll bag. So you see, we have found the proper cell. And this way you can find things you lose and you don't remember where they are in your save game. Now you could also use some editor, text editor, or to search directly in your saved, but this test-free command is output is more readable, and it finds exactly what you're looking for if you learn how to search things with it. So it's really a powerful tool, and we have what we were looking for. So I have all my scrolls again, and I have also some useful scrolls here. And so I think I will put or keep. I will keep them here. Anyway. And this is my changed. Let's take some screenshot here also. My changed version of the interior by Mike and Ike in the original mod is Epic Eldroom. I just taken the underscar part because the rest of the mod is not so compatible with other mods, and it's the number of interiors that are not real interiors is too big for me to try and do the same things I done with this underscore part, because it's a lot of work to add interiors for everything. And so I'm very happy with how this is with the result. I think this is the last part. So for now I will go back to our cottage and spend the night there. I will use my Cascadian Rose Cottage Traveler scroll and just teleport home. Let's see if I have, and I will drop this bed because it's very annoying, this sound effect. I don't need it anymore. I can go slow here, and I think I will try and sell this. So what could I put away? Some book. But I need to start it first. I have not too many books, not too many new books. This one. And maybe this one. So the skill books should be first because they have the star in front. And it's nice. And I should also practice some alchemy before going to bed. So let's take some ingredient here. And this is CDC container, so I can take ingredients with this icon. And you see, ingredients are the faster things. The fastest thing you can move between containers and inventory, because I don't know why. I think it's something hard-coded in the game. Ingredients are sort of in a cache in memory. They are very fast to transfer between different inventories. And I will take all these ingredients and use my equipment, and probably also this majoring to have a little more intelligence. And so let's make some potion. I will try some fortify intelligence potion just to show you how I don't know if I will be able to make some, because my alchemy is not so good and I have only a few things that I can use, a few ingredients that I can use. But if I'm able, I want to show you how these potions are not powerful at all, because I have changed the game settings, so the potion lasts longer, but they are less powerful. So if you want to use them to fortify your intelligence, it's a long way of. And I've been able to make a couple of potions, so let's see. So I have 65 intelligence and a bad alchemy. Oh, not so bad. And 47 alchemy. So I'm half the way of expertise, and my 45 intelligence potions are increasing my intelligence about 4 points. You can understand that even if I would be about 100 points, my 45 intelligence would be something about 20-40 points, nothing like 200 points or something like this. So I think it's a good way of balancing things without being too extreme, without forcing player to being no more able to do something. So let's use them for let's see. Wow, now my intelligence and willpower are really fantastic. So let's make other potions. And I think I should have another ingredient, maybe. A netch. Here it is, netch leather. And you see, I have just lost a netch leather. And I will take some ingredients without looking at what's the effect. And we have some combination here to 45 strength, I think, are these two. And my intelligence is helping with... Oh, this is one, and... maybe this? No, is not the one. This and... this? Yes. So we'll try this combination. And I've been able to make some all bad effects. I think this should do water walking. So let's try something from water. Oh, this one. And this should be from water. It's from my water life mod. And I have a lot of users of the mod that are actually collecting these kittens, and they are nice to see. I would like to do some jump potions, but I don't know where I could look for another jump effect. Oh, imp plants. This is from, I don't know from what mods, probably creatures mod. But let me see how we will be able to jump with this potion. And you see there are a lot of combinations that you can discover when your intelligence or your alchemy are high enough. But for now I will do some feather potion, which are always useful. But this is draining my personality, I don't want to do it. I need some other ingredients. This sugar should do. And you see I have two different sugar ingredients, because I think one is from the Morrowind crafting mod and one is from necessities of Morrowind. Anyway, the more ingredients, the better for an alchemist. And Shiaryu is going to become quite the alchemist. And I like also some fortify agility effect. So let's look for another. Here it is, Canet Butter, I think from Necessities of Morrowind, and what was the other one? This? No? I don't remember what was the ingredient. Oh, this has levitate, which is also useful. Here it is the slaughterfish pilot, which is making us this nice effect. And you see, when you start increasing your alchemy, you start seeing very nice possibilities with your potions. They are not powerful potions at all, but you have a great range of possible magic effects. So it's very nice to increase. And also here we have levitate. So I will do some levitate potion, I think. Russia meat. And well, oh, some telekinesis. But the other ingredients I don't remember. Oh, and this is for restore magicka. Another levitate ingredients. I cannot find one. Oh, invisibility, very nice. Fire shield, lightning shield. Another agility. And there are a lot of possible effects. A cure paralyzation. This is very important because when you are paralyzed you need some potion, and if you don't have one it's very hard. And here it is, some willow anther and some olive berries. And I've been able to do just one potion. And I don't remember anymore. This one would be interesting. Fortify personality, but I have no idea. This is fortify agility, and also I can mix two interesting effects, and when I find the second combination, this one also very interesting, cure paralyzation, and I add interesting effect, and when I find one I can keep what I want to obtain and see what happens. Ooh, fortify attack. This is something strange. Another one. So I think I will try this and this. So cream flesh, which is from creatures, and Hulk Beetle, which I think it's the same from creatures. So and you see, this is a very nice potion. Ooh, lightning shield from scrap metal, and I think crab meat. No, maybe comberry. No, ash gem. No. I can't remember. Oh, 45 personality. Nice. And this one? Yes. So let's remove this for the moment. Then where is the other lightning shield? I cannot find it. I will do some restore magicka for now, and it was the Conberry. Here it is. Now I'm looking for you. Lightning shield effect. I know one is here, but where is the second one? But I have some fortify agility, which I just show. Where is it? Oh, some fire shield here. Here it is. And here it is also the lightning shield. So cork, bald root, and oh, I get it wrong. Cork root, and the second one was Dwemer scrap metal. And so we have this very nice potion. And I think it's enough for now. So let's see what we have here. A lot of green potion, low quality potion, but our alchemy keeps going better and better. And you see, it's not very practice to have a levitate 5 points for 20 seconds potion, but they keep being useful, and more of better quality. So let's put them inside our container. I think I will first put away the ingredients, and the rest I will put here. So now I will get a couple of rare ingredients and things that I may be asked for someone, and that's all. So where is my satchel? Stash all. Then I will stash all my potions. Yes, let's see. I have to start the container. You know, you may ask yourself why it is necessary to start a container each time you reload the game, and because there are limits in how containers can be activated, can be touched, and it's how Morrowind works. There's not much you can do. You have to put the container, a real container, in the same cell where the player is, and the player has to touch it physically the first time. Then you can access the container even from different cells, but the first time you have to do this way. So there are two ways you can do this. You can move the container near the player, or you can move the player near the container. The hostile mod was moving the player in the cell of the container for a few frames, and it is not long, but it is still visible, noticeable. And when we use the old style containers, this is what happens. You are in another cell, a player is moved to another cell for one second or less, but it is still something you can notice. The new style containers instead do the opposite way. They take the container and put the container to the player cell for some frames, so you don't realize it. It's faster and it works better. But it is something you couldn't do very well probably before having some other functions like the function added in latest improvement to Morrowind scripting, expanded down by I never remember that name. Bye. Merzasfor. Yes. And so I think I talked too much about technical things. So let's simply go to bed. But before I must drop something, because I have probably too many potions. And too much weight, so let's remove something. I could try and... You see, these potions are heavy, also because regardless of my alchemy skill, I am using a bad quality mortar and pestle, and also the rest of my equipment to make potions is bad quality, is very cheap, and so potions weight you see. So I will try and put them here for now. And I think it's enough. I have also some soul gem, and I think I could practice my... I have some nice soul gems here, which I have just stolen from the Mages Guild, so I will put them here for now, because I don't want to use them now. But I will use some of these small soul gems to recharge something. and practice my enchanting skills. For instance, this Amulet of Shades. And it's very the Morrowind patch did improve very much this enchanting interface, because it's much faster doing that. Now you can keep using the same thing. It's fast, and you see my enchant skill just increased, and now I think I can really go and use this nice bed and prepare for night. So let's drop our weapon and get some better things to go and sleep a little. So I will use my dress sack. And put my night suit for now. Maybe it would be better to use it to take a bath, but for now it will do. I don't know if I have some. Let me check if I have something better for the night. Not sure. Not much. I have the same things here, more or less. But I could try them because some of them are not working with the rest of... So this one is not good, and I put it there for now. And this one is removing my panties. How can I say it? I don't know. And so I will put this here. And then open this one and put them here for now. So I think I could also put these shards. Oh, I will keep them here for now. And no, and I have another pair of panties. Oh, I think it will do. And let's sleep a little. I think I will sleep for 6 hours. And I have ascended to level 3. So let's see, we have a nice 4 points from intelligence and a nice 3 points for strength and my endurance is not so well developed. I'm not sure if investing 1 point for luck. Yes, I think I will do something like this for now. And I slept well and I'm fully rested. And it's time to go because it's 7 in the morning, so I think we can just go. And looking good, so let's go. Well, before I should put something better. Uh-oh. Some crashing. Strange. I don't think that Cuirass is scripted, but it's been crashing. No idea why. And I think then I should be able to go back to Balmora Temple and talk with the Andrano. I think he's some priest. Talk with him and go with the Andrano tomb quest. And then I could go back to the apothecary sister. Oh no, I must kill all the necromancers, probably, before going back to her. And I have added the missing path grid to the apothecary dungeon, apothecary tomb cell. So now NPCs should move better, should find their way in the tomb in a better way. I hope so. It is something especially modders which are not very expert forget to do when making interiors, to add some path grid, and it is not really necessary if you don't have NPCs, but when you have NPCs in interiors which have a lot of corridors, doors and something like this, and tombs usually are full of doors and corridors and angles, and if you don't add some path grid, it's really sometimes doesn't work well, because NPC run against walls. So what time is it here? Oh, I have to sleep again. And so I take my advancement, and this time let's try and see what happens. I will take away there's something wrong, I think, with maybe it's this. It is something related with the, I think, with the cuirass mesh or one of these meshes here. No, I don't think it's something related to script. And well, I must discover what the problem is. And I think it's not something I can do in a short time. I can show you in a direct way. I think I have to find these 2 or 3 meshes used by the cuirass, by the these things I'm using to dress my character, and look at the meshes and check if they are causing the crash when you put them on, when they are displayed, because often when the game crashes without any message, it's a problem with the meshes, and it happens because it's very easy to make something wrong. You see the mesh working perfectly in your 3D programs in if scope, but in game it crashes, and there's no messages, there's no hint. The best way to check this, I found, is to drag and drop the meshes to the construction set and then try and see them in the preview window, because I think the engine which is showing you things in the construction set is the same used by the game. So if they crash in the game, they usually crash also in construction set, and you are able to find them. And this is the only fast way to find them, I think. Because if you just check them in game, it's very slow, because you have to reload to check one by one, and it's much faster doing this way. So maybe next time I will try. For now, I think I will stop here. Sorry for the inconvenience, and see you next time.